Hey, this is Dave Charles from Charles Wood Touch Up and Repair. I'm about to take one of my, sand down one of my faces of my doors. I always usually get warmed up on the back side, of the door first, and then I usually flip it over, and you're going to see the whole process anyways. So anyways, I'm going to get my respirator because it's a little bit dusty. You want to grind down. Now I'm going to explain my grind down. My philosophy, the most time on an orbital sander of any kind, it wants to bite mostly on the outside edges. And so what it comes down to when this is being operated, usually you of course never want to stay in one spot and for too long. And at the same time, it burns through your corners. Number one, that's the majority of sand throughs. And the second majority of sand throughs are along your edges. And so I have a systematic way on how to sand any kind of panel product, whether it's an MDF and primer, or in this case, and stitch veneer. And there's not really much of a difference except for what you have to see in the reflection of light. When it comes to primed product, you need to be nice and get those micro pits, micro cracks, everything needs to go away. But in this case, we want to make sure that when I apply my stain, the stain applies evenly. When I wipe it off, it's all one tone color. You know, if you have inconsistent pressures, inconsistent patterns of sanding, you're going to have inconsistent stain results. So in this case, what I do in every case of panel products, I'll do a small little circles with my orbital, and I start at usually one corner and I work my way all the way around, and I'll describe I usually have finger pressures and thumb pressures on the orbital. So when I'm going around in circles, right now my pressures are on my fingers, and I'll keep that on my fingers and I just keep on rotating around. On a microscopic scale, I'm grinding down pretty heavy on my edges here. Okay, I'm getting them down to a certain level of burned down veneer, and it tapers gently towards this section, and with about half of the width of half the diameter of the orbital. And so anyways, when I'm running around, I go around creating the same pattern all the way around the outside. And then because of when I sand the inner part, I feather into what I sanded before, and then I have a lighter sanding, and then even lighter sanding, and then my final sanding.